keeps the legends revive. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slam it, grade it, immortal past. The IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip that spec, pump and dump dreams. Holy grail whispers, tear at the seams. Market spikes in the rumor mill's breath. Crossovers ink the line of death. Footnotes trace the collector's code. White pages pure in a mylar hold. Investment grade, sealed in a tomb, but the panels still scream, they boom. Back issue fire, collector's sin. Every variant cover pulls you back in. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slam it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, Arc eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slam it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, Arc eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slam it, grade it, immortal. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. It's more than a run. It's the crossover you can't outrun. The IzzyVerse lives on. The IzzyVerse lives on.
And we're live. We are. Where is everybody? Did everybody decide to celebrate Rosh Hashanah today or something that's going on? It's just one of those quiet days?
It's not a great likelihood amongst our friends.
You know, I'm just saying. It's like people are missing. There's only 2 people watching right now.
And it's you and me.
And it's you and me.
Dr. Castro to the rescue.
Is there like a special event going on? Because that's what usually happens, right? When there's like this special thing going on in the background. So I don't know. Oh wait, we got somebody. There's Joffrey.
I said Joffrey to the rescue.
There you go. Let's go. I didn't hear that part. So, all right, let's get this overlay here. Do we have?
All I know is there's a lot of live people. Metarog's live, and Matt is live, and
Yeah,
everybody's live. Baby.
everybody is live. Yeah, this is what happens when you decide to go Tuesdays, right?
Dude, any day of the week now, it's
Well,
wide open.
I had a really good spot on Mondays, but it makes it hard to do these things on Mondays. Like, it is challenging with all the stuff I have to go through. Like, you already know what I'm talking about. But let's get into it. So if people are not watching live, that's fine by me. If they want to watch it on the replay, that's also fine. If they want to watch whatever, I'm fine with that. We got 4 people currently watching, so that's okay with me. They'll watch the replay, or they'll say they watch the replay. It doesn't matter to me. I love you anyway. So let's do this. Let's talk about some headlines. And with that said, let's get that reel up and running. So this week in the news, we got breaking news coming in today. Spider-Man Brand New Day confirms casting of a major new villain out of the 3,600 other villains that they've added into this movie.
Well, who are the confirmed villains for this movie?
Scorpion.
He's
is
confirmed.
one. He's confirmed. I do believe Tarantula. Boomerang's confirmed.
Is Boomerang confirmed?
Yes, Captain. It's just Boomerang. Boomerang is confirmed. Mr. Negative. I don't know, but there's already toys coming out. There's things happening. So
yeah, but the toys don't confirm things.
I know
they can be figures to fill out the toy line.
Mr. Negative's another character that's they're roaming around.
I know, but that's a name. He's not confirmed.
Okay, so we got the Hulk, which is confirmed.
Yes. Punisher
is confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now confirmed. We got Bullseye. Tombstone.
Tombstone. Now that I like.
Martin
I feel like that
Jones
makes sense.
III is playing Tombstone. Now, here's the best part about this. He was also the voice of Tombstone in the animated movie.
Nice. And he was wonderful on Black Lightning.
So, and he looks the part.
Yes, he does.
Right? I see this guy and I'm like, okay, just as he is to me, that's Tombstone. Like, you don't need Tombstone got the little flat top thing going on, but we could always change that up for the purposes of this movie.
It's easy. Either you ignore it or you add it with makeup. It's one way or the other.
I think the real thing was like his skin color, right? That was the thing. Like, how do we get the Tombstones? But in this particular instance, you don't have to change the skin color. You can just leave him like that. Maybe get rid of the eyebrows, which he kind of has some eyebrows there, but I don't know. So, making his debut in Web of Spider-Man 36 back in 1988, created by Jerry Conwell and Alex Savaku. I can never get his last name now. Tombstone made his Marvel Comics debut. A kid from Harlem who, man, they did a number with him. But he is one badass villain. And I can't wait for his comeuppance. So, guys, be on the lookout. Next week's spec book, Web of Spider-Man 36. I guarantee you it'll be on the list. Now, it's definite. The real question is how many books will be selling?
We shall see.
Right? So that's the first news. Now let's get on with the next item. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So they did confirm the new Absolute Joker. Scott Snyder went on, I believe he went on Instagram, and he showed this image of the Joker. And it's definitely different.
Okay, almost with the exception of Black Mask, every Absolute Batman villain has been a horrifying reimagination of their standard counterparts.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got Godzilla Joker here. Look at he got the whole Godzilla thing going.
Joker, and you you've told me to censor myself, so I can't even tell you what I think about that tongue. that Venom tongue. No one asked for Venom tongue. We all know what Venom tongue really means.
Well, one thing I was so excited when issue 1 hit and I read it, and it was like he doesn't laugh or anything like that. He's a serious he's a millionaire, so they did the role reversal with him and Bruce in some way, and I was all down with that. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's Scott Snyder doing his whole, metal, because Scott Snyder just loves doing that kind of stuff. It's like he's trying to channel his metal version of Joker, and that's what this is. To me, that's what it is.
This is why I don't.
Yeah,
I like him, but this is why I don't mess with him.
I don't know what to say about this. Like, I have to see it in action, but even so, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm not digging it, man. This is not my jam. Give me old school Joker any day. If this is the Joker you're gonna give me, I'm like, oh no, I'm done. Like, he's not even wearing clothes.
Again, you've told me to censor myself.
Okay, you're allowed to.
Apparently, Absolute Bane ain't the only one blowing up Batman's back.
Gosh. So the cover art for Absolute Batman 11 offers a first official and unstructured look at the Joker in his new ultimate form. Yet the best secret behind this artwork is its connection to Heath Ledger, Christopher Nolan, and the Dark Knight trilogy. So they're saying that it's been inspired. No, this was not inspired by that. No, I do not believe. Screen Rant, I don't believe it. And you know what? I'm going to see Scott Snyder in a couple of weeks at New York Comic Con. And I'm going to ask him a question. What's the inspiration behind Absolute Joker?
And if he says those exact words,
I'm going to be like, okay, tell me why.
Right, be like, you be like, Scott, walk me through A to Z on this. Walk me through it.
Tell me what it is, because I don't see the similarities between this thing and whatever the hell this thing is. What's up, Black Spiders?
Spiders.
I've had it. I'm done. I don't know what to think. I'm lost for words. And there we got Freaky Louis in the house.
Louis.
Inspired by the line of some men just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There's the inspiration. There's the inspiration.
It is weird. So it's supposed to. So Absolute Joker art is directly inspired by the calling card that was used.
Oh.
Yeah. This is inspired by the card. Yeah, no. Again, it's so if you remember the calling card and the
Yeah, I know. It's not doing it for me.
Yeah. Wow. The new see, this is what I was expecting. This guy. So apparently this guy is going to transform into this demon-looking.
Well, he's already started transforming.
Right. But is it a permanent transformation? Is it supposed to be? I know I haven't been reading Absolute Batman.
Well, it looks to me like it's going to be a permanent situation.
Yeah.
And all I could think is like, wow. I was like, who in their right mind makes those choices? I was like, this is what you get from a universe that Darkseid gave birth to.
Yeah, exactly. Now I remember seeing this image, and I was kind of excited about this image because it has this is very manga influence. So I'm thinking Death Note with this influence here with the character. So I see that. So that's, it is what it is. But to end up to look like this thing, I don't know. I'm done. I'm tapping out.
It's outrageous.
Yeah. Like, where does his muscles begin? Like, look at this thing. Like, what's going on here with these muscles?
Well, they're all juiced up on God knows what horrific things he's pumped into him.
Mhm. So you think this is like some Venom stuff that he's
Well,
carrying
yeah, I
inside?
feel like I feel like it's Venom and then some.
Yeah, and then he has Venom tongue.
And then he's got Marvel Venom tongue. Yes,
Yes.
he's got DC Venom juice plus other stuff, and then a result of that is Marvel Venom tongue, which,
Oh.
as you know, ain't no good for Bruce. You better pad the armor in your underwear.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's get to our next story here. Enough of that. Here's something that's pretty cool. Obviously, we have a new era begins with the Marvel multiverse, and they just made the announcement that they are bringing back Battle Worlds, written by Crystal Gage. Battle Worlds, you know, it's just one of the things that comes from Secret Wars. Of course, they're getting ready for Avengers Doomsday, which will eventually lead us to Avengers Secret Wars. So I take it they just want to do some kind of connective tissue in some way. So like if you read this comic book, you go watch the movie and you see yada yada yada. Right. So what's your thoughts on Battle World's comic book? Are you excited to read this?
I mean, I feel like what is it when you create a product to mirror somebody else's product?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like they announced DC
Plagiarism? Plagiarism?
No. Like, I feel like they're like, oh, DC's doing KO. We're going to do Battle World. I mean, I picked up #1 just because, well, come on.
Yeah. So let's take a look at what they're going to... Battle World, a new Battle World is created in the Marvel multiverse. Like, okay, and let's see if I can get this up here. So we got a couple of images here. Artwork is fine, doesn't...
Yeah,
It's
the
okay.
artwork has got to be fine, right? And I was like,
Right.
one more reason not to buy it. Oh, look at old ass Hank. I love this.
But you got Luke Cage in the background. You got Power Man in the background. Okay, so
He's in it.
And then we got old school Miss Marvel. Personally, I love this Miss Marvel. This is my Marvel. I don't like Captain Marvel. I like her.
It's quite the look. Quite the look.
I like this look. This is all good to me. So I'll buy it for her.
Okay.
I'll buy it for the scarf.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the waistband.
Yes, definitely. Oh, that's a waistband. I thought it was a scarf.
No.
All right, Wasp got another new costume, but that's kind of like her thing. She always has a new costume. Let's see here, and there she is. She's about to hug Hank, because I'm assuming that is Hank.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got some Sentinel action here, and there you go. You just killed Miss Marvel.
It's a sash. Ms. Marvel's wearing a sash.
Okay, sachet.
Yeah.
All right. So at this moment, I'm trying to read this, and they're having a conversation. Look at the angle that they are in. Like they're talking. Obviously, you see her backside here, and then poof, a Sentinel pops out of nowhere and hits her out of all the people. Like they don't decide to hit the other guys. They're like, let's get the girl.
Well, maybe she's a mutant in this universe.
Well, maybe she is. And what about the rest of them?
They aren't mutants.
But technically, she's not a mutant either.
No, in our universe, she's not. What if she is in that one?
Okay. All right. So there's that. We'll close this up here. All right. So, through the eyes of an older Hank Pym who gets to meet a younger Janet Van Dyne, who's the leader of her universe Avengers, Battle World seems to be placing focus on an long overlooked eras of certain heroes, as Luke Cage sports his 1970s outfit. Carol Danvers wears her old Miss Marvel costume, which is the best costume. And the most familiar face might be Spider-Man, who's only months into his superhero career. So they're pretty much going into the 70s. Hank Pym appears to be the only character who's aware of all the previous Battle Worlds, acknowledging the multiversal crisis created by the Beyonder, the Stranger, and Doctor Doom. However, Carol Danvers also seems to have experienced the event of the last original Secret Wars, given that she also addresses the Beyonder. Hank and Carol knowledge might become important later down the line. I like the way they say, yeah, maybe their knowledge might become important. But here, they're saying that the villain is going to be Korvax.
Okay.
So You
I
got
like Korvac.
Korvac's a cool villain. So can you tell me a little bit about Korvac? So I do remember. But before I do that, I gotta say what's up to my boy JSS Brooklyn. How you doing, my man? All right. Well, who's Korvax?
So
Do you
Michael
remember?
Korvac is he's got cosmic abilities and he's like a wizard.
Hey, Ferret.
In
Been a
some
while, man.
cases. So he's from the future. Korvac actually came to the past, trying to take over reality, trying to take over the past, present, future, and of course, he ran into trouble with the Avengers. At the time, the Guardians of the Galaxy, also from a probable future, were chilling with the Avengers, and Starhawk is like, I don't know what you guys are seeing. This dude's Korvac. This dude's all powerful and crazy. And they're like, what? And then that's it. It all broke loose. It was, again, this is some great stuff that's well collected. But he first appeared in Giant Size Defenders #3. He was co-created by Jim Starlin, which I think is very important.
Yes, for the 70s especially.
Yeah, and of course he's from a parallel world. So like, which is interesting because they conquered the Badoon planet. The Badoon planet exists in the regular Marvel universe, but it's very popular, very prominent in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the future Guardians of the Galaxy. But anyhow, yeah, in his lust for power, he travels through time and acquires more power.
White Tiger, cool, calm, collected.
Falls in love. All those things that make it difficult.
Yeah. Now, if it's gonna focus on the 70s era characters, we should see a Ghost Rider. We should see Damien Hellstrom. We should see an Adam Warlock. We should see a Nova.
I wouldn't be getting too excited just yet.
Well, I'm just saying this is who we should see. We're gonna focus on 70s eras characters. Those were the characters that were prominent in the 70s. Because you got Power Man, you got Miss Marvel, which wasn't Miss Marvel more of an 80s character?
No, she's 70s.
But that's not the costume.
Yeah, that's her costume.
She had the red costume.
Yeah, in her series. In her series,
she had a red costume similar to Captain Marvel.
And she changes to this series.
But in the black outfit, that's more later on.
No, it's in the exact same series.
No, I'm talking about in the year, the time zone.
And I'm saying it's all happens in the 70s.
The black costume happens in the 70s.
Yes.
Can you fact check that?
I am fact checking it.
Okay, that's what we do. We fact check things here, even though sometimes we mostly don't.
Ms. Marvel series 1977. Her black outfit debuts in issue number 20, which was published October 1978.
Fine. 2 years. too early. Thank you for fact checking for us, Cliff. All right. I have to say what's up to a couple of people that popped in. L. Ron Hubbard in the house. Ferret. Let's see here. We got White Tiger, cool, calm, collected, saying the Cowabunga. And then Ferret. Yep. Batman celebrated his 86th anniversary alongside Izzy, who celebrated his anniversary as being cool. Right, because that's what I was doing during the weekend. I was having Izzy Fest. All right. Okay, let's go to our last article of the day. And this was one that I think you're very going to be very happy of, because so am I. And I'm pretty sure someone like Black Spiders is going to be happy to see this. And that is, they are going to be releasing a George Perez New Teen Titans Artist Edition treatment. And this is going to be a curated selection of pages from issues 1 through 40 of New Teen Titans. Headlines, this studying 12 by 17 hardcover edition. So are you familiar with these types of books? These they're called the artist editions, right?
I am, and some are even more impressive than others.
So talk to me a little bit about what an artist edition book is.
It's like the inked pages are done and you're enjoying the book that way. and some of them are very clever. Like there's a Daredevil one, and there's what do you call it? There's
there's a couple of them. There's a Daredevil one's a Spider-Man.
There's transparent pages, so you can see how one person's inks looked over another's inks, right? I think that's interesting. That was a Daredevil one. But most of these you're just seeing as they were inked, so you are really getting the artist detail before anyone else touched it outside of the inkers, colorist, etc.
No, you're gonna get you're gonna get the inker work.
Yeah, you're getting the inker work, but
you're gonna get the inkers work. You're also going to get any of like the how they put the trade dress, as you can see by this one here, how they planted the trade dress. What I really like about these books is there's like a sense of aging that it has, because the colors are slightly browning out and things like that, which I think is just beautiful to look at, just to see it look like it's aging. And that's one of the things I love about these artist books. They're expensive though. That's one thing. They are definitely expensive. I don't know why does Cliff sound like Don Cornelius?
When you come to my table on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask me for a favor.
Are killing allergies are killing your voice, dude. That's what it is. What's up, Legion? What's going on, Mark? I'm super stoked about this. This is something that I love to see. I love these books. I think they're awesome. I want to see more of them. I'm aware that, and here it is. There's one right here. J. Scott Campbell also is going to release an artist edition. In fact, there's one that is on his Kickstarter. Yeah, look at this. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. I'm assuming that's one of the variants.
Yep. Tara. I just love his detail. No one does details the same way as George Perez. He is the ultimate. Look at that koala bear, man. There's a koala bear in this image.
It's Chameleon Boy.
But it's still a koala bear to me.
It's Changeling.
Changeling.
It's still
it depends on what he goes by this day.
No, he's Changeling or he's Beast Boy.
Let's see. Cliff picks up a recent issue of TT. Look how they massacred my boy.
It's true. It's true.
It's nice. I like these. I love these, man. These are great. So, yeah, I love them. I wish I had the money for this kind of stuff, because you're talking about a price tag of $150.
Well, first off, you got to pre-order and get that pre-order discount. That's number one. Number two, it's not the worst thing, but you do got to tell yourself, boy, if I buy this, I'm missing out on a minor key that I could be buying,
Well, you also have to figure out where you're going to put the thing.
Yeah, they are quite large.
Like Ferret is enjoying Peacemaker 2. We got Kenneth Bird. What's up, Kenneth Bird? Are the books normal size or larger? So they are 12 by 17. So they are the size of an actual page. That is their point. That is how it works. So be on the lookout for it. Again, if you have the money, if I had the kind of money to kind of spend like that, I would get these books. They're expensive. They really are, but they're awesome to have, and they're great pieces to show.
Some people, this is like all that they buy. They're like, their collection is just these massive hardcovers, and some of us, it's other things. And for me, it's a blend. This is something I would want because I want this, but this is not a product I normally look for. But the fact that it's George Perez is the reason I want it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Those
and
are
my birthday is January 1st, in case anybody's listening.
Well, if anybody's listening, I just had a birthday. Like literally Sunday was my birthday. So, Black Spiders. What's up, dude? You know me. I know you. I think I'll talk to Black Spiders and be like, yo, Black Spiders, what's up? Well, he's a George Perez guy himself, though. So there you have it, guys. George Perez Artist Edition is coming out. I'm happy. it's gonna look awesome. I don't care how you look at it. No, there's not gonna be a single bad page on this thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, it is now time for a duck race.
Oh,
We're gonna have a duck race, and so the purpose behind the duck race, and let me just set this up. Wait, that is not the amount of people it's supposed to have. What happened to all the names? I had names on this thing. It's supposed to be 29. Yeah, it's 21 names. Where are they? Right? I did this right, did I? Why is this 4? I'm supposed to do like this or something like that? Numbers, names. Let's see. Is it set properly? There we go. There we go. Why is it at numbers? I'm confused. It's been a while since I've done a duck race. Right? Let me see. I edited the names. So here we go. We got all the names here, right? 21 names.
done.
Okay. So numbers is supposed to be 21, right?
Well, why you shouldn't know? Don't have it on numbers, dude. Click on names.
Oh, okay. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
There you go. Boy, it really has been a long time for you.
Dude, I haven't done this in a while, man. So
I mean, try to make it like every other month so you don't lose touch.
well, yeah, I feel, man, but we're gonna do a duck race. There's a channel membership duck race, so everybody that was a channel membership. On Friday, I did a comic book. I did a Spider-Man, and I said the winner that's going to get the book is going to be a channel member. I'm also going to throw in some other extra stuff in there as well. Oh, I didn't even see the real James. Willie is in the house. What's going on? So, sorry, I haven't been feeling well. I'm fighting this bug. Well, you got to kill the bug. You got to kill the bug, bro. All right, let's do this duck race, man. Did I add sound? I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Well, you can still edit the list.
Well, let me stop sharing for a second, and now we'll start sharing, and then we'll do the mute. We'll do the the audio's there, so we got it. We got this. All right, duck race, auto tap, bam. Now we got this. There we go. All right, I have a wrench. That doesn't earn me a duck. I'm working here. Out of all people to talk about wrenches, right? Let's do this.
Well,
right?
he gives and takes his power naturally.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna shovel once, twice, 3 times, 4 times a lady, 5 times just for a good measure. And let's get this race started. All right, so we got Gene Malo. Who else? We got Jack B Comics. Oh, look at Black Spiders, is it?
Oh, poor Black Spiders. You never want to be in the lead at the beginning.
You know what? But he's kind of like Gene is in the lead right now. It looks like, Canadian Survivors is doing something here. Look at Cliff.
Now my duck is creeping up.
Let's see here. Your duck is creeping up pretty bad. Look at that. That damn duck's probably look at that Nightwick comic book or something like that. Yo, that's a massive lead you just took there. All right. Now you're falling behind. You're falling behind. Okay. Now you really fell behind. So if Black Spider wins, it'll be hilarious. With 10.
All right, it's changing. The times are changing.
Watch out. Corbin hideout. But here comes. Is that DVH?
Oh, yeah, it is
DVH with the win. Look at it. His name is so long. It doesn't. You can't even read the whole thing. It just says God.
From the spiral dimension.
That's 2 items I have to send to DVH now. Congratulations, DVH. Even though he's not watching, he'll definitely find out a little bit about it. Okay. It's time. It's 7:30. We've been a half hour in this show already. It's time to start talking about what's trending. That's what this show's all about. We're going to talk about what's
trending.
Let's do this. And I've been unmuted. Perfect. Okay. We got the top trending for this week. So, as I always do, what's your take on what you see right now?
Well, I'm not surprised to see Marvel Zombies.
Mhm.
I'm surprised with all the very many Deadpool covers that so
Mhm.
many of them took off, because it's not like this crossover was a secret.
Mhm.
Invisible Man has been getting a lot of attention based on the error, so I'm not surprised to see that. So yeah, and I mean, there's a little bit of hype for the whole Magic the Gathering thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, it's not all my cup of tea, but I dig it. I dig it. Hello, TM.
TM
Hello.
Nerdy is in the house. All right, so let's take a look at what we got going on here. So let's, as always, we always start things off with our honorable mentions, which are starting with that Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is a reprint, but it's a reprint with a Magic the Gathering special cover, and these have been getting a little bit of. There's been getting some hype behind them. This book this book last sold for $175, and it's not like you can get in the comic book shop. They were giving away in, I think, like some Disney store expo, some type of thing.
Yeah, it had to be a Disney store, which the Disney stores are not around like they used to be.
Yeah, we got like two that I could think
Yeah,
of.
like that's like I didn't even know we had any left in New York. Like that's where I'm at with it.
So you know where Trump Plaza is?
Unfortunately,
That's yeah, exactly. The second largest building in New York, as according to him. Um, there's one there, and I think the most recent one that I remember was in Palisades Mall, but they shut that one down.
yeah, that's what I recall.
Yeah, that one shut down. So you can get that there. It's going for $175. So if you're in a Disney store, if you have a Disney store, just ask. Maybe they have it. But there's multiple copies. This is not the only one, but this is the one that made it to the honorable mention. The other one here is, it's a book that always seems to trickle back because people just love this cover, and I'm one of those fans as well. Amazing Spider-Man 328. This is the amazing Todd McFarlane cover, his last Amazing Spider-Man, with, as we like to say it, Spider-Man punching Hulk in the junk.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. And Hulk is like, "Ugh." Yep, it's there. You go. It is an AMSM hashtag cockshock. I heard it's huge. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's it's the biggest building in his mind, because it's not big at all. Trump Plaza is not big at all. Mhm. All right, and then the other one is a return from last week. It's X. No, it's X-Men of Apocalypse. Is that Alpha? That's how it's
Yes.
called.
Yes. Yes.
X-Men of Apocalypse Alpha #1, the Joe Madman 150 variant. There's already a second printing coming out. They already announced the second printing of this book. This book is still in the list. It's still gaining momentum, but it has cooled off since last week. But still, it's a great cover, man.
I was gonna say, and I love that this variant has blood on the claws.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
The
the
second
trade
printing is gonna have the blood too, but it's gonna have the yellowish background that it normally had, that the other one has. So that's gonna be the difference. With this one's a white background. All right. So there are your honorable mentions. Let's go into our list at number 10, and the number 10 book of the week is Marvel Zombies #1, the original Marvel Zombies, written by Robert Kirkman.
Yep.
A lot of people forget about that. This book came out in 2006 for Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale was $150 at a 9.6. Most common fair market value of this book was $63, and $100 9.8. Trendy list, it came in #2 for Key Collector, and the 30-day sales was 17 sales that were recorded. Hype level is at a medium because of really the sales figures, but on the 24th, which is tomorrow, we're going to get the very first episode of Marvel Zombies. And I think it's a four episode event.
Yes.
Will you be tuning in?
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to watch it just because I got to see it. I want to see it. I want to see what the gore is going to be all about, and if they actually going to do it the way I think they should. So, but what do you think about this book in general? Like,
I remember he did a good job in the series.
Mhm. Yeah, and then the covers by Arthur Sudan.
And I remember the lines all over the place at Wizard World for Arthur Sudan.
Yep, and now he has these gigantic booths, and only a few people go to see him. But yet these books are still pretty sought after. People just love zombies. Okay. That's your number 10 book. At number 9, we have The Curse of Shirley Johnson, issue number 3. This is the 1 in 25 Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane variant. This book came out for Image Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is $50 near mint. Most common is $79. So someone got a pretty good deal for that book. $79 near mint, $100 at 9.8. As far as trending list goes, is number 8 in CBSI, number 8 at CovrPrice. 30-day sales, we have 18 sales. Hype level, again, is also at a medium. I will admit this one's the better of the two, only because Todd did some changes.
Okay, well, yeah, no. Yeah, Todd did clearly some changes.
And look, we got a blast from the past. 1063 Comics 2 is in the house. I had a chance to get him to do a zombie version for me and my son. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, man. Yes. Miller. Wait. Is that Miller for the win?
I would not.
But it's very clear that Todd did the heads. Like, the heads are clearly Todd's work. Right? Like,
especially Violator.
Yeah. So no, isn't that Clown? Violator is the demon. Clown is when he's in this form.
Right, but still he's a violator. It's not like I was like, the devil in any other form is still the devil.
All right, let's take a look at the next book here in our list here. And we're gonna go. It's very clear that Frank put Clown in the squatty position. All right, let's go to our next book. Our next book in our list here is in Universal Monsters, The Invisible Man, number 1. This is the Secret Thank You Era variant, which features a story. This book came out just recently for Image Comics. $30 near mint. It's dropped in value. It was about $40 about a week ago. Now it's actually at $30. It's last recorded sale. Most common fair market value today is $34. No recorded slabs as of yet. As far as the trending list goes, it's number 10 for Key Collector. Didn't make it to CBSI. Didn't make it a CovrPrice. As far as the sales goes, it actually had an increase in sales, 72 sales within the 30-day period. That's including last week and so forth. It's been adding up. So people have been picking up this book. And the hype level is at a medium. Again, another book that's cooling down. So it's just a cool book, man.
It's a cool book.
It's a cool book.
I love the cover,
Yeah,
like,
it's just subtle.
That reflective surface thing.
Yeah, but is the story good?
The story's good. It's a
James Tynion's, right?
It's a dense book. Tiny Onion delivers.
Okay. Let's take a look at number 7. And at number 7 is Nightwing 130. Before you say anything, let's just go with the stats first, because I know you got plenty to say. Just came out for DC Comics. This is the Pumpkin Spicy variant. Kevin Wada. $39 near mint. Last recorded sale. That's very impressive for a book that is an open order book. So very impressive there. Most common fair market value is $37. There's already 9.8s going for $60. And as far as trending list goes, it made it at number 2 for CovrPrice. 30-day sales, 38 sales. I'm pretty sure Cliff bought most of them. And
I bought this off the rack.
And no, but he bought all 38 of them afterwards. Hype level is at a medium, even though I think Cliff would say something otherwise. Okay.
This one's for the girls and the gays, everybody. It's for the girls and the gays, and don't you forget it.
So, is he waiting for the Great Pumpkin?
I don't know. We got to ask Charlie Brown.
Goodness.
Or maybe Linus.
I was gonna say, isn't it Linus or something? And would Sally stick around for this? I know
don't
they're kids. I know they're kids, but come on, Sally already has a crush on Linus. She sees, Dick, and she's like, oh,
Listen, I go every time I see Dick.
I walked myself into that one.
Dick Grayson is quite beloved.
He actually is. Yeah.
There's a new show clip.
Oh, look at that. It's all yours. It's all yours, brother. And there's your name for a new show. Wow. When I saw this, I was like, I'm sure Cliff is happy.
You know I am.
He got a book that he wants in the list, made the list. But,
that's right.
But why is Nightwing that character?
Because Nightwing got ass. Nightwing got ass for years. Mm-hmm. All right, and that's how it happened. You just got people drawing ass on Night. Well, this is Bruce and Clark. Oh, but like they've been drawing ass on Nightwing for years. You could go back to the 90s. Nightwing got ass, and it just became a thing. And you know what? You look at these gymnasts at the Olympics, they got ass. So it makes sense. He was a flying Grayson for a reason.
There you go. At number 7, Nightwing 130, the pumpkin spicy variant. Moving our way to number 6. We got a book here that absolutely is all Batman, and that's Batman number 9. This book came out just recently for DC Comics as well. $5 near mint is the last recorded value. Most common is $4. Still cover price, guys. 9.8 goes for $59. As far as trending list goes, number 4 for key collector, and it has a very high 30-day sales at 106 sales. Hype level is at a medium. I think all this discussion of Bane, Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, and now we're gonna have some Joker.
It's big mutated Joker.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm still on that, but yeah, it's Master Dick's, good sir. Anything to say on Absolute Batman number 9?
I've already said a whole lot about Absolute Batman.
So according to 1063 Comics, the second edition, DC character outlined for Nightwing, black hair, blue black costume, and got to have that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Moving on, number 5. And at this point, we got our last book before we go into the overhaul, and that's Marvel Zombies Red Band number 1. This is the 1 in 25 Ryan Brown variant edition. This came out this past week for Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book was $38 near mint. Most common fair market value is $39. There are no recorded slabs at the moment. And as far as trending list goes, number 9 in CBSI, number 9 in CovrPrice. It has a 30-day sales of 38 copies sold, and hype levels at a medium, projecting on a high. It's going to be all dependent on how the show works, if people like the show. But what's your thought about this Ryan Brown cover?
It's different.
Got the glassy eyes, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good. It's good. It's just, we all know that Ryan G. Brown is my favorite Ryan Brown.
That's the favorite Ryan Brown out of the 3 Ryan Browns, right?
Yes, out of the Ryan Browns, Ryan G. Brown is mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to be an icon. Did you hear if he's going to be there yet?
I believe he'll be there, yes.
Okay. Yes, so we'll let him know. So this is the one that's, I think most people don't like this Ryan Brown. He's not a fan favorite as far as personality goes.
I am told that, but I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right. So, all right. There you go. The Ryan Brown variant of Marvel Zombies. Let's go to number 4. At number 4, we have Deadpool Batman #1. This is cover A of this book that came out last week from Marvel and DC. This is a Marvel comic more. So
Yes.
Marvel produced it with DC being a part of it. They will continue the story in Batman Deadpool, and that's where it'll be a DC production. So this one was written by Zeb Wells, and it did the art by Greg Capullo, and there's some multiple stories that go in there. Last recorded sales of this book was $6 near mint. Most common is $7 for near mint, $57 for 9.8. As far as trending list goes, it's number 3 for key collector. And 30-day sales, we got 96 sales for this book here. Hype levels at a high, and you'll see why it's at a high in no time. But did you get a chance to read any of the Deadpool Batman stories?
Not yet.
I
So,
did get to read the logo.
The only one I read, and it did not actually require reading, was Crypto and Jeff.
It's awesome. I love it.
Crypto and Jeff, I love it. And also, I did read Wonder Woman and Cap, and those are my 2 favorites so far. And
Yeah.
I'm told that those are the 2 best anyway.
Well, the story behind the Batman Deadpool, someone gave credit to Zeb Wells for writing a good story. I don't think it's a good story. I think it's kind of
Just
bland.
okay.
It's bland. It's like, yeah, I don't care. And it's kind of, don't take it serious. It's not a serious story. Of course, it has Deadpool in it, but you would think Deadpool's the only comedic relief in these stories. I like a good story where Deadpool can be the comedic relief, but everyone around him is more serious and stuff. But I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. I'm not a big fan of Zeb Wells' writing, so I'm sorry, guys. But at number 3 is Deadpool Batman #1, the Insignia mashup variant. This came in number 3 for Marvel DC Comics. $7 near mint, last recorded sale. Most common is $7, $60 and 9.8. Trending list, this was number 5 for CovrPrice. This one has a 30-day sales of 126 sales. Hype level is this one is at a high. It's a logo cover, and all right, we got a logo cover.
There are people out there who love this, and that
I like logo covers.
I'm
not gonna lie. I like logo, but I would have preferred if the trade dress would have been out and it's just the logos.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, when we get second or third print,
when we
that'll
get 20
probably
print,
show up.
Yeah. They'll probably do it. The Virgin variant, but I love how in the bottom corner it says variant edition, as if we won't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, at least it's not a Pokeball.
I mean, it's close.
It's close. Can you guess what's at number 2?
Deadpool Batman?
Could it be Deadpool Batman #1? Yes, it's the Russell.
So this is crazy. This is crazy because I gave this one out as a prize at work.
Yeah.
So I told the person who won it today all about it.
Yes, this one came out and it was $7. Is the last recorded sale. It's going for $25 and $60 and 9.8. So at this point, you're better off buying the 9.8 for $60 for a couple of dollars more to get this one in 9.8. Trending list, this is number 5 in CBSI. This is number 3 in CovrPrice. 30-day sales, we have 149 sales. Of course, the hype level is at a high. This is my favorite cover. It's Donovan, of course. It's an Infinity Gauntlet homage. So I personally like it. And I like the fact that we have all the characters that are in the story in the cover.
I do. I like that a lot.
And the one that I have to read is the Green Arrow Daredevil, because it is written by Kevin Smith, who wrote both Green Arrow and Daredevil. So that's interesting to read. What's missing is Captain America. Oh no, he's there. He's there.
No, he's there. He's there.
He's hiding in the corner, in the bottom corner.
Yeah, exactly. But he's present.
So there you
and
have
by
it.
the way, I happen to like Zeb Wells a lot. I just think
I don't think his writing's all that though.
I think he's fine. I just feel like Spider-Man was a death spiral for the poor guy.
Well, I think Spider-Man was editorial
No, that's what I'm
disturbance.
saying. He's done plenty of other things that I enjoy very much. And I feel like he spent a lot of time on Spider-Man, and he was really chained up to that character.
You want to know what's number one?
Is it Deadpool and Batman?
You would be correct. It is Deadpool Batman number one, the Stegman homage variant.
Well, people love this homage. People love the Wolverine versus Hulk homage.
All right, let's get the figures in here, and then we'll talk more about it. So, $24 was the last recorded sale. This book, most common, is $19, $60, 9.8. Trendy list, it is number 4 for CBSI. It's number 1 in cover price. 30-day sales. Now, when you really look at the 30-day sales, we really are looking at the last week because this book is brand new. 237 sales. Of course, the hype level is at a high. All right. I have to be honest with you. I'm tired of seeing this cover.
Yeah, no, this has been done to death. ASM 300 has been done to death.
Amazing One. No, Amazing Fantasy.
Amazing Fantasy has been done.
Yeah, Amazing Fantasy. Yeah.
Some of them it's just been too much.
But there's other covers out there that you could homage, and it's like everybody just goes right back to this one.
Oh, Hulk 181 is homage to death.
But not to the same extent as the other ones.
No, we have reached the point where I am tired of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've reached there. We have reached it. It is bad. Ugh. It's bad.
Like it's the cover's fine. It's a Stegman did the work, which is fine. I like that he used the batarangs to make it look like almost like it's Wolverine's claws and stuff like that. So it's okay. It's just it doesn't do it for me, and I'm tired of it. I'd rather just stick to the original, man, and just leave it at that, man. I'm tired of seeing this cover over and over and over and over. And what's even more interesting is that it keeps selling over and over and over and over. So they gotta keep doing it. I'm curious to see when it's finally going to end.
One day. I
don't know about that. There you have it, guys. Those are your top 10 books for this week. I want to hear your closing thoughts. Which books do you have, or which books did you buy? How many Deadpool Batman did you buy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. And stay tuned for next week's rankings. That, my friend, is our top 10 list. And we kept it under an hour today. Would you believe that's largely because we were doing other things too, but
I'm shocked.
Yeah. So I still got stuff happening today. So if you go over to CovrPrice, I'm gonna be hanging out there with Lando. And we've been talking about Lando's photo there. It's like we gotta do something about that photo. Look at Lando's face, man. It's like, have you seen this kid?
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen the other one? The one they used last night was like him with Rockstar Lando. I thought that was great.
So that's happening. Now it says Tuesday, but look, it says Pacific time. So therefore it's going to start in about an hour. It gives me a break. We're going to be talking about new comic books. So that's what I'll do. Also this week, I will most likely be doing another live stream on Friday, roughly around 4:30. It depends on how the day goes. So I'll probably be doing another live stream, just doing some more sketching around. I got to get myself prepped up for, New York Comic Con, get me prepped up for Icon and all that stuff. So a lot of stuff happening in the next couple of weeks for me. But for you, what's going on in your neck of the woods, Cliff?
Well, you can find me live tomorrow night on the Council of Comics, where we do our community hangout and New Comic Book Day. I have no idea what I've got going on this weekend because I'll be back in Canada.
You hanging up north
for my uncle's funeral. And
I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. I just remember.
So anyhow, it will never Black Spiders. It will never end. So I don't know what I'll be doing this weekend while I'm there. And then So I have I have some future guests lined up, like Real Rude in the future for comics and cocktails, and I believe I've got a comics and coffee coming. And I just, you know, with recent events, I've had to just, I've been derailed. So yeah, you know, I'm there. I'm on my channel. I do things.
He never invites me to any of those shows. He never, you know, said, "Hey, Izzy, you want to do cocktails?" And
Izzy, every
never.
time.
I have yet to been invited to that show.
You're doing 4 shows a freaking week.
You have not asked. To be fair,
that might be
not
true.
have you have
that
not
might
asked.
Be true. That might be true.
You have not asked. To be fair,
that might be true. That might be true.
You know, if I could make the space, I'll make the space for you, Brave. You know what I'm saying?
You got space on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
I'll have to check. I don't know.
You check. I'll be in Canada. You be here. We just do it.
No, we're not gonna do. We're gonna schedule this thing.
Yeah, no, it'll be great.
Schedule it, you know, and we'll have, you know, instead of coffee, I'll have tea because I don't drink coffee.
Well, that's fine. So 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, Saturday.
Yeah. I think I know the date. I'll give you the date offline. I think I know which date.
The 27th? This Saturday? Sounds awesome. Let's do it.
No, we're not doing the 27th, man.
Sure we are.
I have to figure it out, man.
Join us then.
All right, guys. As always, we'll see you at the next one. Again, I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll do a live recording for you guys. We'll figure out what else sketch. I think I have something in mind for Friday. So we'll see what's up. But I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for joining us. And for everybody else, you all get a
I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. All right. Like thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll see you.